How many people in your close circle, your family, friends, how many of those people actually get you? How many people understand what it is you are talking about when you talk about your vision, your mission, your dreams, your business, your professional career? How many people say, wow, yeah, that's fantastic, I'm with you all the way? Probably not too many. And last week I was watching an event from the Proctor Gallagher Institute, and a couple of things really struck me. Sandy Gallagher said at the beginning of every video, most people tiptoe through life hoping to make it safely to death. And the late Bob Proctor comes up and says, I don't want to spend time with people who aren't prepared to take risks because I might catch what they have too. So I started doing a little bit of research about risk taking, because when we are surrounded by close friends and family, but we're trying to do something new, it's very easy for us to listen to their opinions. We value their opinions. Potentially, if it's your precious other half or even your children or your friends that you've known for many, many years, they believe they have your best interests at heart. They won't understand what's going on inside. So as I was doing this research, I came across a lot of work by a chap called Alfred Adler, an Austrian psychologist, again, going back many, many years, who basically says that if we don't take risks, we do not live. We are taking, risks at some level every single day. We're taking a risk as soon as we get up in the mornings. We're taking a risk every time we get in our car. We're taking a risk every time we go into a supermarket, cross the road, make a telephone call. But because we've become so used to taking those risks, we don't really think about them anymore. So what can you do to make sure that the risks you need to take to get ahead don't push you so far into overwhelm? Don't have those people around you saying, don't do it. Stay where you are. You're better off where you are. You're safer where you are. It has a lot to do with the amount of time that you spend with those people. And it has a lot to do with the types of people that you surround yourself with. Now, the pandemic in particular put an absolute lid on a lot of networking. And although there were online networking events, it's still very difficult to replace that kind of one-to-one, that social conversation type, really telling somebody, having another person similar to you listen and really understand your problems, your celebrations, and all the rest of it. But you need those types of people around you to move forward, because like I said, I mean, my parents live with me. I love them dearly. Do they understand what I'm on about? Absolutely not. I cannot expect my family who aren't on the same path to be able to provide the kind of support I need. And particularly from an entrepreneurial perspective, from a business owner perspective, I know that you know that incredible loneliness that you experience that at some level just never, ever goes away. So there are 3 things that you can do to make sure that you are constantly pulling yourself forward, that you are not going back into this kind of safety net of not taking any risks, as Sandy Gallagher says, tiptoeing through life. And the first is get yourself a coach. Now, from a coaching perspective, some people, particularly in Western Europe, it's still kind of very fluffy. It's an unknown, this coach, you have to talk about your feelings. It's not therapy. It's not like that at all. Yes, you have to open up. Yes, there has to be honesty. Yes, you have to trust the coach that you decide to work with. But there's no criticism and there's no judgment. As a coach, I know that what I want to do is I want to keep pulling my clients up, challenging them, their limiting beliefs. Let them see their own potential. It's not about me telling them what to do. It's helping them to open up their own eyes, to be willing to actually take those risks, to help them understand that some of the risks they're thinking about taking or not taking could be monumentally life-changing, just incredibly fabulous. So getting a coach, and again, this isn't something that just happens overnight, but somebody who's going to hold you accountable. Now, I put out a little poll a short while ago asking people, if they were to go into a coaching relationship, what was likely to be the most important thing for them? Did they want, nice workbooks to download or lots of online training and all those types of things? And number one came back, accountability. And that is what a coach is going to do. They're going to keep pushing you, holding you, supporting you, helping you to take ownership of your future fabulous self. So that's number one. Now, if you are not ready for coaching, if you feel, no, I'm uncoachable, don't really want to go down that route, then the next thing you can do is to get yourself an accountability buddy. Now, I'm quite sure you will know another person who's either on a similar professional path that you are, or somebody else, a small business owner, that maybe you have a chat with now and again. I have 2 accountability buddies that I've been checking in with for 30 minutes for well over a year now, and it has made a huge difference to how we actually take action. If you're saying to somebody, I'm going to do this by next week, and you've got somebody holding you accountable, again, it really, really can push you a long, long way forward. And number 3, if you're not prepared to do either of those things, if you don't want a coach and you don't want an accountability partner, put some time in your diary every day to watch something motivational. There are so many amazing videos to watch on YouTube. I'm not saying that you should watch it for hours and hours, but do spend 20 or 30 minutes at the beginning of your day helping yourself to frame your mindset so that you are positive, so that you are setting your intention, so that you do get the feeling that I'm not alone. There are other people like me out there. There are other people who've been on this journey. And if they can do it, I can do it too. It's so very, very important. Like I said, particularly after the pandemic, so many of us lost that social connection. And I know that if you can just take a step forward to connecting with somebody who at some level is going to help you feel accountable, help you feel as though you can actually do it, you've got a much, much better chance of success than if you don't. If you'd like to reach out, if you'd like to have a conversation with me about how I can help you realize, trigger your inner trailblazer, changemaker, soulful innovator, I specialize in empowering female leaders working in the not-for-profit sector. And there is a link with this video for you to be able to book a call. Otherwise, please do, if you've enjoyed this video, remember to like, share or comment. And until we meet again, stay safe, stay healthy, stay fabulous. Loads of love and bye for now.